This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
Happy holidays, y'all. What is up? Merry Christmas. What a time to be alive. Does everything work? Does my sound work? Maybe not. We don't know. I don't see anything moving. Oh. All right. It does work. It does work. He's back. What is happening, everybody? Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Happy Boxing Day. How many boxes do you have? When did you celebrate? What's going on? How was the festive week for you? Yeah, for me it was fantastic. Had a good time. Everything went how I could have imagined it to be. Just wonderful time with family. I went live yesterday for a little bit. Some of you were there. Actually had like 13,000 people hang out in the vertical live on Christmas Day. I was wondering if it was gonna be slower or if people were gonna be around later in the evening or more earlier in the day. My nose is itching. Who's thinking about me? Hey, KDK and everyone, sorry I'm cooking, no tags, but love you all. Stacy's cooking, what's for dinner? I'm kind of hungry. I usually eat a little snack before I go on. Speaking of which, anybody seen Loser in a while? I haven't seen him in a long time. Hope he's doing all right. He used to be in here a lot, but I haven't really seen him anywhere. I just hope he's doing okay. Yeah, fantastic day, Who's all here? Angelo, what's up? Already said hi. Stacy, Crazy Roach in the house. Adventure 50, what's going on? My man Greg Vanderlip. Ron Crow, of course. Mick, I got it. You saw that I got it. Mick made the suggestion. I'd already bought everything I was buying for the year. And Flightanium, Mick pops in the chat like, oh, they're half price, you know, they're half price. You know. Flightanium Arcade was on my list back when I was looking, and then I ended up buying the Devo Premium Pony Stout, and then shortly thereafter, the Tall Boy came out, so I bought those like back to back, and it kind of put the all the other things on the list on the back burner. What's up, Leafy? Marco, how are we today? Brian Kerr, Casey Pate. At least that's how I see it when I read it. Could be wrong. Bando Picks, Barbie Chambers. Oh yeah. What is happening? Woodworker's Dilemma. Thank you for subbing. I heard it right before I started. Everything made a sound. I'm sitting here by myself and I've got everything open already and it's like, meh. Oh, fun stuff. Fun stuff all around. T-Fetch, what's going on? Looks like I got just about everybody in here. For the record, if the guy was viewing himself through the camera of the drone, that's second person perspective. Ooh. Thoughts to ponder. Fook's going to be running late on dinner, so he'll be here in a little bit. So he's probably not here now. So if anyone has anything to say about Fook, he was talking about me in a live earlier today when I wasn't there, and then I popped in, like all of a sudden you hear your name. Somebody said something? He was saying something about his collection of knives is better than mine, which it probably is, but that's fine. It's fine. Whatever, Fook. Wonder what he's having for dinner. I don't eat enough before I come in here. All right, did I miss anyone? Adventure 50? I said that. I think. I don't remember. Pocket stuff? Right up at the beginning of the chat here. Oh, I'm cutting way back quick. And you guys were in here early. Also, Fred the Lug was in here. I saw Fred. I was in Weldon Carey's. Most of you might have been over there. I popped into his quick right when I got home and then dropped a bomb. And then was like, oh yeah, I'll be in my live and maybe you want to meet me over there. What's going on in the ponds? Did you buy the Flytanium Direct or Blade HQ? It was from Direct. It was right from the Flytanium page. They had a sale and it was like half of them were half price. Not all of them. I actually kind of wanted the green one a little more than the black. But the green one was only available with the black coated blade, and I really wanted this blade. I like just this kind of style of blade. Doesn't really show fingerprints very much, and it's just it's my style. It's my style. So I ended up picking up this one. So I believe the sale was only for the Direct. So it's the aluminum, the black aluminum, and the Ultim, and then it also came with. At this side, yeah. It came with the G10 inserts, so I could swap that out and just have a G10 right there if I so desire. But they have so many different options for these. I've been looking, and I might try to end up totally customizing it at some point. And it was super tight out of the box. Mick, that's why I got that one as well. There's Mick himself making sure. Yeah, he said, hey, it's half price. I couldn't say no to that, you know what I mean? Like, you just can't when you're looking at something and then it's like literally $100 off. I did get the extra 15, so you had to sign up for their email, or like you go to hit email and then it's like, ooh, it's 10% off. And it's like, oh, but if you get in on the text, like the SMS messages or whatever, it moves to 15, and it's like, oh. So it was like 109, and then 15% off brought it to like 90 something, and then tax or whatever brought it back up to about 100, but $100. After seeing it on your channel 4 months, I finally got the Tuckamore on the way. I have to give a Tuckamore love then, dude. I got mine at Blade Show Texas last year. Is yours the same as this, or is it a different one? Oh. This was one where it was the only one they had on the table at the concept booth. And I went and looked at it, and I decided to play roulette at the old Blade Show Texas because it was there out for everyone to check out on a super sale price. And I looked at it, and I'm like, how many of these do you have? And they're like, we have that one. And I was like, okay, I like it. And then I set her back on the table and I walked away and kind of looked around. I came back, I picked it up again. I walked away, I played that roulette. And then there was one moment when I walked by and I'm like, well, there, it's still here. I'll take it. Edwards, and Edwards. What's up, my man? Paul Mills also sneaking up in here. What is going down? Can't let that deal go. Yeah, Mick, I couldn't let the deal on the arcade drop. It was like, okay, I must. And you were pretty excited about it. You were telling us, and as soon as you did, you were in the right place. You told me that was the right move. I mean, it was I was pretty mad. I don't know if you watched my video, though. The action on it is not like this Tuckamore is. It's absolutely perfect every single time. But Tuckamore is definitely one of my absolute favorites. So what's Ed saying here? Stopping in for a few minutes before I got to head out for, work or auto. Ed, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'll post up the link in a little bit. If you can lurk and hang out, you might wanna. What's wrong with me? Everything is wrong with you. Everything. Also, the Tri-Stash is absolute fire. If you get the chance to buy one, buy one. Yeah, I knew that. Everybody's starting to get the Tri-Stash knife. Deliveries are starting to pop off today in the last couple of days. Fred got his as well. I know it's amazing. I haven't had a chance to handle it yet. I didn't get to buy one when they came out, but he is going to be releasing a few more soon, and he's going to be doing some budget models. And if one of them is a Pistache, then you know I like Ultim. I will definitely get the Ultim Tri-State. You know, he should call it the Pistachio. He's probably already said that. But yes. Burnt Relic, what's going on? How are you tonight? Having a good time? He's got something in his eye. Oh, I was having a stroke just for a minute or two, just a light, mild stroke. I think I'm fine now. I think I'm fine. I don't know. Oh yeah, Mick said he put Vosteed thumb studs on the arcade and it's better. Why? Are they bigger? Is that the deal? Is it a larger stud? Tell us why. Fred's loving his Tri-Stash so far. I can't. I leave just before 7. I'll be in the car. Don't mess with the phone while driving, which is, yeah. Sorry, Ed. I'm thinking about it. I need to do like a members only giveaway sometime. Just as a thank you to like my members. And then when I do that, I was going to say if I do that. When I do that, you won't have to really be present. I can, if it's like, Ed Yurds wins, everyone will be like, screw Ed, whatever, I don't tell him he's not here, and then I'll still message and say, he won. So look forward to that sometime in the future, maybe. Because they're longer and better, says Mick about the thumb studs. How much are those thumb studs? Can you just buy them aftermarket then? Or where do you order those thumb studs from? You get a better thumb purchase. You get yourself a better thumb purchase. Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean, Vern? We were just talking about that. Does anybody know who that is? What that's from? Know what I mean, Vern? And then it was like, oh, the guy, is Vern. And I'm like, no. The guy is Ernest. And he does things. He like saves Christmas. Or he goes to camp. Anybody old enough to remember the old Ernest? But he's always talking to Vern. He was always like, you know what I mean, Vern? Or like he's doing his thing. He turns and he starts talking to the camera. But he's not talking to the camera. He's talking to Vern. The question is who's Vern? What does he look like? And am I out of my mind talking about this right now? Grew up with Jim for sure. So who's Vern, Alex? Know what I mean, Vern? The PP Stash is one of the budget options he's got in the works. Yes, the Pawns. That's what I'm hearing, or that's what I've accumulated in knowledge by hanging out, listening to him on his lives and whatnot. I know he loves the Ultim as well, so it's only natural that he would, and I will get one. Also, he said that the budget ones he was going to make them more lefty, or like to have it so I could get a lefty clip or something like that, maybe. I don't know for sure. Brown Sugar 69 is here. What is up? Yeah, I know several of us are old enough to remember the Ernests. Jim Varney was Ernest. But who was Vern? I don't remember any of them like at all, except for he was cutting something and he's down the slide of the stone and into the meat of the hand. Yeah, I don't know about the, I like a warm shower. I know that, Aaron. I like a hot shower. But they're generally for cleaning. What is it trying to focus on? Like right now. Vern was his alter ego, says Barbie. Maybe. What's up, Echo? How are you? Did Tri-State say when the budget version? No, he did not. He said it actually might not be till spring, summer. But there isn't anything really. Vern was his neighbor, right? But who, like, I need to learn more about Vern, Narchar. Speaking of Narchar, what's up, Narchar? Well, hello, you cool cats and kittens, ladies and gentlemen. Ken Fixed is in the house. Brought to you by Ken Fixed. Let's go ahead and let me turn this thing on. All right, what's happening here? If I'm on that and I go like that, oh. Oh, I don't know. I didn't see anything underneath there. Anybody see anything underneath there? Ernest was king for a while back. He was in movies. He was in all the movies. Varney was hilarious on the show Fernwood Tonight with Martin Mull and Fred Willard. Wow. How about that? Martin Mull. I always remember him. He was Colonel Mustard. He was Colonel Mustard. Leafy's thinking of getting a PM2 S45 VN. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? All right. Who did I miss? Josh Branson is here. In ball. What's up? Can't go wrong with PM2. Pretty safe pick. He's right. He's right. Robert Willoughby. Wow, we're getting a nice little group up in here tonight. Everybody, did anybody have today off? Or did everybody have to work today? I had to work today. But I did have off yesterday and the day before. What's up, Watch City? I had 2 days off in a row. So it was nice. And then I got together. We'll do this real quick here. The Kenman story. Christmas Eve, I went to my sister's house. It's kind of a small little family gathering for us for Christmas. My sister, her husband, she has 2 boys. So my 2 nephews. And then my parents, my mom and dad. So that was it. Just a smaller little crowd. We got together at her place or their place. And hung out for a little bit, and then we ate, and then we did our Christmas and opened all our presents and stuff. Actually, I bought from Tri-State, I bought his old steering wheel and pedal set for like PlayStation 5. What was the name of the stupid game? Gran Turismo. So my nephews, I bought them the Gran Turismo game for their PS5, and then I got a second hand off of Tri-State, his Logitech steering wheel and pedals that he basically only had for a short amount of time, and then upgraded and got a better one because it's fun. And we set that up, and we drove a little bit, and mostly you start off with the automatics. Everybody kind of got used to it, but everybody did. My mom did it, my dad did it. Everybody was like, yeah, this is fun. Very realistic, the driving games with the steering wheels these days. And I ended up playing a couple. I did one where I put it on full manual and had to use the clutch and the shift super fun stuff. If you are interested in driving games like that, oh, great time. Great time, no doubt. What's up, Aries? Aries EDC. Making some knives. One of my goals is to save up some money, stash it away, and buy myself an Aries custom. If you have one, several of you do, you know. He makes some really cool stuff. Go check him out. But I'm budgeting myself out right now. I have to buy a new computer. This computer's about to go. That's going to be over $1,000. I'm going to Blade Show, Texas. I don't know how much that's going to cost, but if I were to do the same thing I did last year, it was like $200 a night. The hotel ended up being about $1,000. I drove instead of the flying. It was actually cheaper to drive than to fly, but with all the gas and everything, it ended up being about $300. So, you know, it's a couple thousand just to go do Texas. So I'm budgeting myself out, trying to plan and prepare, because I'm going to buy knives there as well. So I've got to be smart. Although buying an Aries knife is smart. So I'm contradicting myself. I'm just kind of tight. I bought a lot of stuff, and then when I was done, Mick has to go and tell me that the arcade was on half price, so I bought the arcade, and here it is. S35VN aluminum. As you can see, the difference between now and my unboxing video. Well, there's a fail. What I didn't notice what I was doing right off the bat is I was holding it like this. I was like holding it up high, right? So you go to open it and I'm grabbing here, but look, I'm pushing, my hand is basically against the lock. So when you go to do this, see the lock moves? See the lock slides down as it drops it free and then clicks back. Excuse me. Weldon Carey's here. What's up, bud? So the lock moves back, and because I was holding it up here like this, I'm fighting myself. When you go to do that, it's pushing right into your hand, and so you have to make sure your hand is just far enough out of the way that it actually gets free. And so I was kind of fighting against myself there, didn't even realize it. But now the action is definitely, well, still a little bit. Mick is saying if we put that larger thumb stud on there, that helps out quite a bit. But either way, I'm pretty happy with it. Who's got an arcade? So this was a gift from myself to myself. You got to buy yourself some gifts, right? But this was one of them. Happy with it now. I was a little stressed right out the gate there, but don't pick up any hitchhiking skull-damaged Vietnam vets while on back roads of Texas. I saw a movie about that. What's going on here? Oh, there. Right here? Well, of course it's out of focus. Man. Yeah, right there. She's heading towards that guy right in that photo. Going out for sushi. Have a good night, guys. Crazy Roach having some sushi. That sounds delicious. What is this thing at the top of the chat that says goal? Make Super Chat more fun with a goal. So now YouTube's trying to get me to get you to play Super Chat games and give me more money. I've never seen that before. Trust me, I didn't want to spend the money either, but the arcade deal was too sweet. No, see, the thing is I did. I was like, yep. I almost bought it for $2. So when I almost bought it for $2 and you oh, I'll get it for $1, yeah. Let's go. Get some glasses, Dan. What did I miss? Did I miss something, or can I just not read? I need just close up. I can read small text from like far away. I can hold it like here and I can read it fine, but when it's like up here tight, it's starting to get not good. What do you do? What's going on, Legion Steel Knives? All right, trying to rip through. Oh, I'm too close to the screen. Well, the screen isn't right here. The screen I'm actually reading is like 4 feet away. I'm just like leaning up to the table. We get in here like this. Do I got any strays? Oh, I tell you what. Arcade though, my question is, has anyone ever tried or taken them apart? Where's my Demco? Where's my Demco? Tell me that doesn't look like it's the same piece. Or is the one a little bit longer? Too close for comfort. Put me up on your big screen and I'll be right up in there. Yeah, the one on the left looks longer right now, but then if I switch them, the one on the left looks longer now, so it's kind of probably a shadow effect or something from my lights. But they look like they're really almost the exact same shark lock on the back. So again, why would you need to exchange them? But I was just curious if it was potentially might be the exact same piece. Although my Demco does have a more fun clickety clackety action to it compared to the arcade. So I don't know. I am liking it. It's an optical delusion. So we have some stuff. I'll let you all know right now, this is a ruse right here. This right here is a ruse. This is a representation. This is empty. Or is it? Yeah. I'll let the cat out of the bag. Our guy Ken Fixed has donated a Kaiser Militar for a holiday giveaway. Although it's, is lost in the holiday mail and we have not received it yet. So, like it matters, I can still give it away even though it's not in my possession. This is a store display. That's great. So this is representing a Kaiser Militar that will be given away today to one lucky person. Thanks to Ken Fixed. Go ahead and give Ken Fixed some thanks in the chat. And ready? A Kaiser Militar. So this is the knife in question. Almost. The one that we're actually giving away, I'll blow it up more right when we're getting ready to do it. But it is that one right there. So that's what's going to look like the one that's going to be given away later today. But you know it, you love it. This Militar is awesome. Full size, awesome action, great feel. Thanks so much to Ken for donating. We will be doing that. I'm going to post the giveaway up in the chat in a little bit. So everyone just kind of sit tight for a little while. It's not going to be 2 hours from now. It'll be less than that. But that is a representation of a gift that everyone is going to have an opportunity to win tonight. What do we think about that? Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and let's see. Paste. Let me test that. Make sure I did it right. Da 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 da. Yep. No views. Okay, so in the chat, giveaway entry, you click on that video and then just leave a comment. You don't have to have anything special written on there. Just leave a comment. Leave one comment. You only get one. Don't leave a comment and then go back and leave another comment. If you left one and you need to say something else, then go and edit that comment. Don't leave two comments. Just leave one. Should be 18 and over. U.S. shipping preferred. One entry per person. No multiple comments. Only can win once. That is if we do more than one giveaway. Must be present in order to win. Weldon Carey just doesn't think he's going to enter. Might as well enter. Or not. You do you. You do you. So I'll give everyone something to do here. I need to pin that to the top of the chat. Message is pinned. Done. So everyone can go ahead and do that. We're going to do that a little bit later, but that'll at least get you started, get you going. We can talk about some stuff. I want to show you a few things. Ron Dobbins, what is happening tonight? I don't want to take someone else's. I have one and I won't be greedy. Oh, Weldon Carey. You can always do something nice for someone. And I entered, what did I enter? Oh, it was on Knives Fast a couple of weeks ago. I entered and then I was going to do something nice for Fook. And so I typed in like, if I win, it goes to Fook. Has it started raining there yet, Dan? Is it supposed to rain? Just before you all think I'm nice, I ordered a fixed blade Milita and a folding Milita. He decided to keep the fixed blade. Of course Ken Fix kept the fixed blade, but he did donate a folding Milita. Thank you to Ken. What a guy. What a guy. We will be doing that giveaway in a little while. Let's talk about a few other things first. But the entry is up on the top. Just do one entry. And you don't have to type anything specific. You know, you can say how cute you think I am or how ugly you think I am or somewhere in between, maybe. Somewhere in between. Supposed to here and soon. That was kind of quiet, but I did hear it. There we go. Thank you for gifting a membership, Just Nate. Who won? Fred the Lug. Fred, you're a winner, bud. There you go, Fred. You won a membership to the channel, bud. Thank you, Just Nate, for gifting that membership. Much appreciated. Fred's a good guy. Great guy. So there you go. Fantastic. All right. Looking at that Milita fixed blade for sure. Why would you not? I wonder which one Ken got. There are several different styles as far as which. There are a few different blade steels and some different handle materials. I am a very, very lucky and fortunate individual who was given this from Kaiser themselves. This is the S35VN version with the camo carbon on there. I love this fixed blade very, very much. Even if I had paid for it, I would still say it's great. It feels really good in the hand. This is a solid, like when I go camping and outdoors, this is going to be with me on my hip. No doubt about it. I can't wait to use it. It's not something... In my world, I have carried it a few times on a daily carry, like to work and just normal life. I'd say it's not as necessary, but it's necessary, right? It's great. I tend to enjoy a folding blade a little bit more. It's got some more fidget factor to it. But man, when I'm going to be out camping and stuff, I'm going to enjoy this. I get a chance to win a members only knife giveaway. Well, today's not a members only. But when I do the members only giveaway, now, Fred, you are in, because it will be probably in less than a month. So there you go. Congratulations, Fred. KDK, did you see the Ernest info about Vern earlier? I put in chat, Vern was co-writer, director of the commercials and films. I missed that, Greg. Greg's got the insight, and I totally missed. I was squirreling out. You know how I do. I get a little lost in the translation. And then I sit too close. I got to get back here. Anybody see one of my Christmas gifts? I forgot to turn it on, although I have a feeling that this particular style color might not work as well on camera. But I was in a Secret Santa at work, and you know, Secret Santas are fun because it's completely open. You never know what you're gonna get. And the person that got me gave me this, and they're like, yeah, I don't know why, but I was like, I got Dan, and I was like, they went out looking around, and they was like, saw the lava lamp, and it was like, that's it. And they were right. I saw it, and I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. I don't have a lava lamp. It's great. I'll have it as one of my lights in the background, but it's purple and lighter color. You can see one of the lava globs is actually up at the top right now. But the thing is, with my camera and my lighting, I was kind of messing around with it the other day. It kind of looks like this most of the time on camera. And it doesn't look like that to me right now. It's more evenly this color up here and not so much this down here. But right in there. So, I don't know. I'm glad to have it. It's cool. I dig it. What is the drink of today? MPG's here. Drink of the day? You guys doing drink of the day? You know my classic, the old RBZ? Okay, so let's continue on. I'm gonna get myself. What was that? I don't know what that was. Okay, so let's bust through my Christmas as I know it. I bought several things for myself. We've already talked about the arcade, right? Well, I have a couple presents that I still need to open. So you get to celebrate a little unboxing Christmas style with Kenman tonight. I'm excited. I've been waiting. I got one today. Oh, sweet. Sweet. So one of my gifts from myself to myself was this Flytanium Arcade. Bada bing. Up it goes. Another kind of, it's in the style and the times. I just got this one the other day. I was looking for stuff at Fleet Farm and actually purchased, I got my dad a peanut. Actually, squirrel sidetrack. Here's a case peanut. It's a, wow. Good stuff, Dan. Ow! Cut myself almost. So, the case peanut, I did. Good work. I got him one of these, except for a brand new one. And while I was getting that, where is it? I saw this SOG on an end cap, right? And it is, Jesus Christ. It is a piece of junk. This is a $20 SOG. Don't buy it. It's not great. If you watch my video, I tried to okay, how can you close it with one hand? And you can't. And the opening is kind of garbage. MPG's got to go. So you got here and you're out. MPG just kind of came in, buzzed the tower, and run. Which is fine. Thanks for stopping by, MPG. I did cut my thumb just a tiny little bit here, which is fine. It's not bad. Of course I did. So I got him that. I picked up this, and then I did the unboxing. You can watch how I can say, yeah, don't buy that SOG, and I recommend all the other things. You can get the Acacia for 30 bucks. And a CJRB Acacia with this lock on it. Same FRN as FRN hand all on there, except for this one's got the AR PM9. Definitely better. Diva move coming from Meredith tonight. Just swinging in and running, huh? I just ordered one of those from Walmart. What'd you order from Walmart? What did I miss? Or did I not miss? Not a single one at Angelo's Walmart. Got to have that clear iodine on standby. What does clear iodine do? Tiny little cut. I haven't cut myself in a while, so I'm doing good versus some people. I don't know. It seems that Tri-State cuts himself almost every single live. Just about. Display case was empty. Yeah, my dad said he went a week or two ago, and he was like, he went in and there was literally no knives at his Walmart either. The SOG knife I just showed. Yeah, you know, it's, wait, my bad. Pow. It opens, it's not so bad, but you only have the lock back. It does flick out. It doesn't feel horrible, but for $20, you know, you might as well spend 30 was mine. It's like you get yourself your Pyrite Light or your Acacia or just several other things for that same price. I cut myself with the oscillating tool at work today. Ooh, that sounds fun, Bri. Cleans your little cuts. Oh, so it just cleans them. Sure. I remember we were just talking about iodine when you get a sliver. That used to be the thing, is we had like the orange iodine, and you get a sliver and you can't see the sliver in your finger, and so then you put iodine on it, and then it stains the wood so it's easier for you to see it and you can pick it out. Got an infection once from the tiniest little nick. I always put a dab of iodine or peroxide. Only ordered it because I needed something more to get free shipping, and that was $15.99. You got it for 16 bucks. That's $4 left. For 16 bucks, it's worth it. For 20, eh. You can have some fun though with it. Damn, y'all be careful, says the girl who cuts herbs and fingers. Yeah. Ron says smash that thumbs up. Smash that like. Yeah, we got 5 thumbs ups. 55 watching. I have a link up in the description for a giveaway tonight, and we only have 5 thumbs up. We could get a couple more thumbs up than that, right? Mercurochrome from Fred. Fred knows what he's talking about. Baking soda cast is good to draw out splinters. Legion Steel smashed it. Smash or pass? That's fun. 1 stitch or tape. Yeah, a little tape does it. Now it says 32. Legion says 32. Maybe I just needed to refresh and it's just not refreshing. It must not be. Yeah, because mine still says 5. I wonder if I go back and then open. Oh, it says 4 watching. Now 54 watching, 45 likes. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. How many do we have over on the entry video? Let's check that one out. CPU maxed out at 100% right now when I started looking that up. Of course it did. If I close one video, we have 38 views and it's not opening. 40 comments. How is that possible? 38 views and 40 comments. Does that make sense to anybody? 39 views and 40 comments. How does that work? I just don't know. Tell me the answer. Okay, next up, I just had this out because it was a recent laser mark with the wings. What's everyone think about that one? Pretty happy about the accipiter. Boom. With hawk wings. All right, and then we've got the Christmas $5 Ozark Trail. This is one I just did. It wasn't a gift or anything, but I did the acid etch on there. A couple little weird little lines that I'm not sure if I like or not, but you got to experiment. All in all, though, the laser mark. Did you see my question about how to adjust a frame lock that is too stiff on a Kershaw Iris I got for Christmas? I did not see that, Kathleen. Or were you talking to someone else, Kathleen? By the way, hi, Kathleen. Good to see you. So this is assisted, boom. Laser mark, though. White laser mark on blue aluminum. Turns out really, really good. Super happy with that one. All right. Am I still bleeding? This was almost an early Christmas present from Mikey Trails. This is the Pocket Monster from Rosecraft. He sent this. It's an original Kenman. It's an original Kenman. Ken Fixed has
Ken
become a
Fixed
member.
Became a member.
Why is that so quiet, though? Was it loud when you guys heard it, or was it really quiet? Oh, actually, that's you guys could hear that fine. That actually sounded fine. Okay, yeah, so this is the Pocket Monster. Look at that choke up spot from Rosecraft. So this was a gift from Mikey. He sent me a couple of gravity knives to check out and some stuff. And just, you know, as a nice gesture, he also sent me this. So this was kind of a holiday gift from Mikey Trails. Check out Mikey Trails.
Ron Crow became a member. Ron Crow celebrates 1 month of membership. Happy holidays, everyone.
Thank you, Ron Crow. Happy holidays. Much appreciated, Ron. Butt rubs. Butt rubs. Robo Steve wants some butt rubs. Who's giving out butt rubs for Robo? If you give out a butt rub for Robo, you have to reach. Your butt rub is like this, because his cheeks are up there. He's a tall gentleman. A tall, delightful drink of water, right? What's up, Robo? Thanks for subscribing, Ken. And thank you for subscribing or member for a month. So, yeah, so you've been here for a month. Thank you for the second month, Ron Crow. Much appreciated, kids. Robo wants butt rubs. I just figured out how to do that. See, and now you got that little square by your name, and you can use emojis in the chat. So if you go to where the emojis are, anybody who is a member right now, you want to blast some emojis there. Boom. Whoops, what happened? What have I done? Robontic. Fook Doozle is back. Fook, what was for dinner? We talked about you while you were gone. Maybe. Maybe.
SBKNJ55 became a member.
Welcome to the gas station, SBKNJ55. Much appreciated. Head on into the gas station. Get comfortable. Okay. Keeping going here. Keeping going. What were we just doing? Okay, yeah, I showed that. I was on a Secret Santa for a small cut that will not stop bleeding, for Christ's sake. I was on a Secret Santa on Discord, and I got extremely lucky because my Secret Santa gave me this right here. And it was if you look, I don't know if I can focus this right there. Wanted to. Latama Victorium. This is a $200 knife, CPM 20 CV in titanium, and it was a $40. That's right. It was a $40 Secret Santa. And my Secret Santa wanted to be extra secret and extra lovey, and they put a $200 knife in there for me. How cool is that? Talk about the luckiest draw. There was like 30 some of us in there, so it could have been any one of the people, and the one that I got decided they wanted to throw extra love out and gave me this $200 bad boy right here. I was having some button stick on it. It's kind of weird because as you can see right now, it's just working perfect. And every once in a while, it's like the spring spins around and then the button gets really stiff. Right now, it's working perfect, but eventually it'll kind of come around, and then you open it 3 or 4 more times, and then it's good again for 30 more opens. But titanium all around, and that CPM 20 CV, really nice feel. Crazy Secret Santa gift. I don't deserve it, but right? How fun. How fun. All right, another one I bought for myself. We're going to continue with the right-handed work right here. I don't know if I can even... Wow, as a righty. I bought this one for myself. I wanted to get into the... Oh, geez. Of course, there's no room. Into the Balisong butterfly game. So I got myself a Squid Industries Mako V5. This thing has got a nice sound to it. I'm kind of limited to my space right here, and I am a novice. I will get better, I promise. Snowflake this bad boy. I could. Problem is they are aluminum, so I could laser mark on here, but I can't really get a good black one, but I could get a white aluminum on there. But it's not going to stick out a lot. It'll be white, but it's kind of on that silver. Would have been nice if I were to have been able to get one of the colored aluminum ones that they have, but they were completely out of stock. So when I got this was, when I ordered it, was the only color option that they had, unfortunately. Another one I picked up for myself recently, gift to myself, this Rough Rider ram's horn lockback cleaver. That is actual ram's horn on the handle. Very cool stuff. Got my daughter's boyfriend the Flytanium Zenith Bali. That's a cool gift for a boyfriend, or daughter's boyfriend. All right. Keep getting these out of here. We're moving on up. This is another one I picked up for myself recently. I got this from a lady from Alaska. This is a case small Stockman. So it's a 3-blade knife. Boom, boom, boom. But this is from 1993. Significant date for me. If you look right there, you can look these up on the Case website, but there it says Case, Bradford, Pennsylvania, and then the USA with the 19 on the left and the 93 on the right. It's really small, tough to focus on that. But I never buy anything for a dude sleeping with my daughter other than a plane ticket out of state. I can understand. It's tough. I'm glad I don't have a daughter, I guess. Or kids at all, for that matter. Unless your daughter's like 30 or something. Even then, it's like it's your baby. You know? What's up, Justin? Titanium Justin is in the house. If you want sprinkles on anything, if you like sprinkles, then you will love Titanium Justin, because he will throw sprinkles at you. Love yourself a little case, right? That little case is fun. It's tiny, but it's nice. It's nice. And I bought that peanut for my dad. I think he's happy with it. It looks like a nice knife. I tried to find one that I know that he would use. He was carrying around this buck that was fine, but didn't really have a great edge on it. And it could, I had to get him another one. Try something new. And we'll see. I might get him something else in the future and try to get him a bigger knife. But I know he's not big on, just something as simple as like this is a little bit larger than something that he would normally carry, even though it's not quite a full size. So one of the smaller knives, maybe a mini knife shootout, is in order. I've been putting that off for way too long. All right. I think I'm almost done bleeding. Maybe. Maybe not. For those of you who don't know, I cut myself. I may or may not have threatened a 6-year-old the other day for getting too touchy with my... Sometimes, sometimes. We had the talk as I was cleaning my fork. Yeah.
Casey Pate became a member.
Right on. Thank you, Casey. Much appreciated, Casey. Welcome to D2. Ooh, skipping that gas station. Right into the D2, baby. Let's go. Ha! God, my chat and everything, my sounds are working today. What? Nothing's gone wrong. What? No, I caught myself. I was like, nothing's gone wrong yet today? What? Slow down, Dan. Slow down. I'm going to hide this. Maybe you saw it, but I'm going to move it because we'll bring it out in a second. And you won't be distracted. All right. Okay. My Christmas unboxing this was my Christmas case. Tell me that doesn't have a Christmassy feel to it. All right, get out of here. Focus on the only thing you can see. It's got the white badge on there, and that white badge has like some kind of sparkle to it if and when it ever focuses. I think it looks great. I love red knives. I like red anything. Boom. Wow, serious focus issues. So the Muskrat has 2 blades, and they are the same. 2 clip points. It's for some serious game field work. If you got, you're processing Muskrat or something. As soon as you start to get a dull blade, you just switch to the other one. They're both the exact same. There is a little curve on the handle. It kind of curves down and up and then down. So this side, you're kind of holding one that's kind of a little bit more like that. And then this side, it's kind of swooped up just a slight bit more. But it's so subtle and so similar. that you can barely, like I hold it perfectly sideways here, you can't really notice much of an angle difference at all. But tell me that's not a super cool, what's up, Turd Burglar? Super cool little case, the Case Muskrat. Gift from myself to myself. Seeing a pattern here. We'll skip away from the pattern and let's jump into this bad boy right here. This was not from myself. This was from my family. This was like this from my sister, her husband, and the nephews. This is basically from them. Look at this. CRKT Razzle. The Cricket Razzle. Dude, this is a fixed blade. Ken Fixed. Are you looking at this thing? Look at this. It's a chisel. Look at the end. It's sharp on the end. Right? You can see that extra grind there if it would stay in focus. So this whole end is a chisel. You got 2 points for cutting and your straight edge, hollow grind. It's D2, and then we've got micarta with the red pins, and then the red, it might be G10 on that underside there. It could be micarta, I don't know. But tell me that isn't a cool little razzle, huh? Super fun. I still love Razzles. Awesome candy to gum. Oh, Razzles. It's candy that turns into gum. It's a weird knife. You know me, I like black and red. I like a second set of jimps on there. And I'm getting more into fixed blades. So, and micarta, everything about this. Black, red, micarta, and this really cool little shape on this fixed blade that I'm gonna end up having a need for this chisel tip at some point, and I can't wait to try it out. Woodworker's Dilemma. DIY lemma. Tell me that wouldn't come in handy. Like, it's a chisel. There's not enough of them. Right? This thing is rad. He was like, dude, I don't know. I know you get all these knives. You might not like it. You can certainly go exchange it or whatever. I'm like, no, dude, trust. They've watched enough of the channel. They figured me out. This is a hit. I dig it. This is cool stuff. I remember handling, there's a few different Razzles. Some that don't have like a naked handle or slightly different shapes, and there's a couple different models of them. I think I was handling one at Blade Show Texas last year, and I like it. It's cool. I'm excited to kind of mess around with more. These jimps are just perfect, exactly where they need to be. Tell me that one's not fun. Tactical chisel. It's got a slim pocket or sheath as well, so you go in there and it actually fits well in the pocket. Oh, he's standing up, ladies and gentlemen. So I can go right in here, down like such. Look at that slimness. Oh, boom. And then in it goes, tight, out of the way, just enough of it sticking out of the pocket. You can get to it, pop it out, do some use. And then it goes, right? Not a bad little sheath. Apparently in the reviews, that was what some people were complaining about, is the sheath. Although, I don't know, I don't mind it. It seems like it's all right. And what you could do is you could get an ulti-clip. Here's an ulti-clip right here. I could put that ulti-clip on there like that if you wanted to do a clip upgrade. Or you could maybe put it on this side. I don't know. Whatever suits your fancy. But I think for that knife with that clip, I have no problem with it. That thing is cool stuff. For those of you just kind of showing up now, there is a giveaway tonight. The entry video is pinned up at the top of the chat. Go there and leave a comment. You don't have to have anything specific in the comment. Just leave one comment only. And preferably in the US, 18 and up, you have to be here at the time of the giveaway in order to redeem your win. It's a little choppa. What's going on, Ouchie EDC? How are you tonight? Have I missed anyone in the chat? What is up? So, okay, we are getting somewhere. That was, boom. So this was my one of my gifts from family, the Razzle. I actually haven't done the unboxing video for it yet, but that will be posting soon, maybe tomorrow or the next day. I can't remember. I did get several knives that I've got for some unboxings and some projects and stuff in the next few days. I'm not really exactly sure. Enter now in the linked video. We're giving away Robo Steve. What do you think about that? Robo's like, wait a minute. How about we're just giving away time with Robo? An evening with Robo. I got an Osprey fixed blade and nobody cares. I care. I care. Osprey. I take it. Okay. Another gift from family. We're going to set that up there for now. This was a gift that I got. Actually, I got one. And both of my nephews got one. So what I did is I kept mine in the box. And then we opened theirs up and I helped them make theirs. This is the JJ's Trapper Knife Kit. Complete wooden pocket knife kit. Genuine spring action, 7 and up, made in America. I know, it's a wonderful introduction to the craft of woodworking. So basically, here you are. You got some pins, you got the lock, or it's not a lock, but just like a slip joint. You got your blades, they have little nail nicks on them, and then the handle. And you pin it, put it together. The last pin, because you have to put in 2, and then you have to push the thing to get it to snap in. That was a little difficult. But once you get it done, it has the same kind of action as like this slip joint right here. So you can see the back piece move out like that, and then it clicks in when the blade's out, and then when you go to close it, it bumps back up. It does that exact same action as a normal slip joint. 2 blades on there. Kind of a fun little kit if you're looking for something to pick up for someone. Maybe check it out. I will have a video on that coming soon. What did you hope you did right? Hope you didn't it right. Did it right. Didn't it right? Did it right. All right. Kenman here. We have another fresh unboxing for the holiday. Another gift from myself to myself. What's up, Sebald? What's up, Bill Bobby? I got my 3-year-old daughter the glow-in-the-dark Delica. Knife kits are cool. Right on. Yeah, they are fun. Okay. What's up, Jim? Jim's in the house. So, this is a knife. I have an unboxing for this as well, but it has not posted yet, but we can go ahead and look at it right now if we want. We have the Rough Rider Apta Modern Slip Joint Knives. What's anybody know about that? Ooh. This, I believe, is the first Rough Rider that I've purchased that came in a case. And this is like a, not your standard kind of soft, squishy case. It actually has like a stiff piece of board in there that light as a feather, stiff as a board, right? Dan, I just saw those at Cabela's and Rogers. I got my son the Spyderco wooden kit. That they might have been purchased at that exact same Cabela's. Rick. Where do you live again, Rick? I don't remember. You're in the city or in the cities? But yeah, I would almost bet that if you saw them at that Cabela's and Rogers, they probably bought them there. No doubt. I have 2 Rough Riders. We're $20. Rough Riders can be cheap. Sometimes they are cheap because they're cheap, but they also have some decent ones. They have some fun ones. I mean, this is a Rough Rider. Dude. I ordered this the second I saw it. I tell you what, I went put in cart, purchase, and then I made my other purchase a day later because I wasn't done purchasing, but I was so excited that I had to order it like immediately. It was like almost like my brain just naturally was like, you got to order that now before they sell out. Like, settle down. But my brain was like, must. Modern slip joint confusing. It's like a geriatric newborn. Did you see my image changing Rough Rider video, Dan? I don't think I did. Now I'm going to have to check that out. Remind me, maybe we can look at it here in a little bit. Okay. The Rough Rider Highland Cleaver, and it's huge. Stacy, you know, if you say Rough Rider, or if you say Cleaver and huge, I might have to buy it. All right, so here's a Rough Rider not seen before. Boom. What else is this? Oh, we got extra screws. Look at that. Extra screws and Torx bit with a Rough Rider. What? Wheezy, what's going on? Josh, how are you? Josh, you guys going to Blade Show, Texas? See you there. I'll see you there. What's up, Joe K? So I got this Rough Rider Apta. It's a slip joint. Ooh, with a half stop. Boom. And kind of almost like, it's not a sharpened tip like my similar, but this one with the razzle, that's got an edge on it. This one's more of a pry bar kind of a tip, I guess, if you wanted to attempt to maybe pry. Them Apta knives are awesome. Are they? This is my first one. So it's like the 440 stainless. And then we have a copper textured handle. Fun stuff. Half stop. Nice click. Nice little pull right there. Ooh. You hear that? Tink. Tink. It's got like a ting to it. Isn't that fun? And can you say shipwreck? I can say shipwreck. We've got to shipwreck this. Who thinks that'll look weird? This should be fun because the shipwreck does all that cool color and texture and whatnot, like so. Do you think it'll react different inside these grooves and stuff? Greg, the Apted blue denim spear point or Warney would be fun. Sure. I have the exact same one in brass. It's nice, good action, crazy sharp out of the box. Yeah, I saw they had them in brass and copper. I was like, which one to get? I had more brass stuff for shipwreck, so I opted to go for the copper just for fun. It does, yeah. Mine doesn't feel crazy sharp. It feels all right, but it doesn't feel like, I've had some where you go like this and you get like a shiver up your spine. You're like, whew, that's sharp kind of a feel. It's heavy. It's definitely dense. Boom. It's going to be a fun shipwreck. That will be badass shipwreck, says Ralph. I hope so. Boom. Do you hear that? How tick? I don't know how that sound is translating on the camera, but tink. It just sounds great. So Mick, that sound is picking up. It's very tingy for a, wow, come on. Look at how focused my hand is when I'm up like this. Dibs. Dibs. Mick's got dibs. All right, well, Mick, after I do the shipwreck, it becomes a knife that's available. I don't actively, openly sell all the knives, but anytime that in headphones, it's cool. Burnt Relic, I'm here, got to clean paintbrushes. Doing some work. This does feel nice, though. This is almost a keeper. I dig it. I actually, looks like the QSP with my favorite one to date. This one's been sold, so this one's going to be going out pretty soon. So I'll get my last joy out of this. This was one that I almost didn't want to sell because of the way it turned out. I'm just really happy with it. But I can just make more. I can just make some more. And so I plan to. So that one's sold. This one actually sold as well, the Rough Rider Warncliffe. This one did turn out really, really good. They all do. I love the shipwrecking, though. That's really fun stuff. Oil that joint. I don't know. It kind of sounds good with that click. Put some oil on there. Paul might. I might. Coming through loud and clear. Yeah, Burnt. What's Burnt Relic working on? What were you cleaning the brushes? What were you painting? Oil that joint. Rough Rider Modern Apta Modern Slip Joint Folding Knife Brass. Stacy's got a link right there. Josh just got his Pyrite Large, and it has a safety lock. Oh, that's right. The big Pyrites have that extra button, which is like a safety lock. Not fully necessary, but kind of cool. Not bad. Mick says he needs a KDK custom in his life. Well, I mean, I'd be happy to do it. I won't let everyone know, but I'm cheap, bud. I'm cheap. Keep it on the down low. Keep it on the down low. Randy, what's going on? We're just looking at some Christmas presents to myself. This one is the Rough Rider Apta. I'm going to be doing a shipwreck on this one really soon. I'm excited about it. Just going through some gifts. Sharing a little bit of the gift celebration. I have an unboxing to do right here. Knight's Edge stopped in. I missed it. The chicken pot pie was good. What did I miss? Ken, I'm just doing my extra Christmas presents that I got. Gonna do an unboxing, and then we're gonna be doing that giveaway pretty soon. So you haven't really missed much. Echo's Tri-State just came in the mail. A lot of people's Tri-Stashes have been coming in the mail. Very fun. Unfortunately, I did not get one, but I'm getting one of the Ultim ones when they come out. Rough Riders have been no names for their knives. Just Google Blue Aluminum V10 Rough Rider. It's the best slip joint for $21. Blue Aluminum. Yeah, sometimes there are names. There's a few companies where they don't do names. What was the other one that I got? Like the Olatans. Get this out of the way for a second. I think this was one, or is this one? This one maybe did have a name, but some of them where their name is like, oh, this is the V2465 or whatever. You know, it's like got to give it a little bit more of a name. TKE is in the house. Well. Thanks, y'all. I'm getting better. May do a vertical tomorrow. Oh, TKE. Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. I hope you feel better soon. Oh, Ken, you didn't see my new fixed blade. Ken, look at this thing. This is the CRKT Razzle micarta D2, very thick. Couple extra sets of jimps on there, and it's a chisel. Like, look at it. It's got a sharp end. So you've got a full-on razor straight edge and then a straight chisel edge on the tip, Ken. Tell me that's not some stuff. This was from my family. They bought me. I wasn't expecting knives from the family, you know. I figured they'd have been like, oh, he's doing his thing. We don't know what he wants or whatever. And then I took the box and I peeled off the paper and it said Cricket. And I was like, what? You guys got me a knife? No way. And so then I was like, what did they get? I'm interested. And then I opened it up and my brother-in-law, he was like, yeah, you know, I know you got all these knives. If you want something else or you don't like it, you know, don't worry about it. Just take it back and exchange it. And I'm like, no, dude, you nailed it. You guys nailed it. This thing is cool. It's a smaller fixed blade, D2, extra jimps, which I like. Feels really good in the hand. It's just the right size. I think the clip is actually pretty good. The way this clicks in here and fits in my pocket is nice. I'm happy with it. I appreciate it. It's great stuff. The Razzle is legendary. There you go. I hope the family watches so they can see I'm into it. All right. I should have wrapped this in Christmas paper so I could do a Christmas unwrapping with everyone. Laid off Pete, how's it going, bud? For those that are just joining us now, there is a link at the top of the chat. It's a giveaway entry video. Go to that video, leave a comment. One comment only, must be 18. Prefer that you live in the US. One entry per person. If you leave multiple comments, I will disqualify you. If you have to change your comment, edit. You go and you hit the 3 dots and you edit it and you can change it. You don't write another comment underneath it. Although it will filter duplicate comments. But I'd rather, if I can see that it's like, well, why are you openly... I've had videos, I've had giveaways where it was like I went back and looked and there were several people that had left like 3 different comments. And it's like, what are we trying to do here? Only one win for the night. If I do give more than one thing away, you only get to win once. Must be present to win within a few minutes after we call your name. I will be doing it not too terribly long from now. So if you want to get entered, go to that video. Like the video if you could. What do we got? I'm going to double check here. Earlier we had more comments than views, which is what it was like. People were replying to other people's comments, maybe. It's like, why would we have more comments than views? Like right now, I have 65 comments and 60 views and only 39 likes. These numbers don't add up. Although I found it on YouTube, I don't know, other people that have channels might have seen this before, but like sometimes like you look at a video like where it's in a list of videos to watch and it says, oh, 23 views. And then I go into my channel and it says, oh, actually it's 30 views. But then I go into my studio and it's like, oh, it's 29 views or whatever. They're not always exactly the same. Narchar is not very gnarly. He's more just a gnar. The Gnar Kachar. I have like 65 likes. See, it's not everyone has the same. I just hit refresh. Well, 65 likes on what? I'm reading 45 over here on this video, and I'm reading 65 on, or 45 on, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Fook's name is 100% honest. He is a Fook Duzel. YouTube is screwy like that. Yeah, it's weird. I had one where I did my vertical live yesterday, and it like right when you end, it tells you like, oh, you had 13,000 views, and then I opened it up on Studio and it said 5,000 views, and then the next day on the same Studio, it's like, oh nope, 13,000 views. So it's weird how sometimes they don't register the same. 65 likes, 69 watching. Solid. Solid. Ken, did you see that fixed blade? I didn't see a comment on it. Either way, you'll see it next time I see you. All right, I have a little unboxing right here. This is Christmas. What are the rules? The rules are in there, Justin. Must be 18, should live in the US, 1 entry per person, no multiple comments, only can win once, must be present to win. Should be a subscriber, like the video. You don't have to be a member. If you are, that's great. I'm going to do a members only giveaway at some point soon too. Paul Might is legit. He might do anything, but the true meaning is a play on one of his favorite anime characters. Only one person has ever guessed that without me saying it. Paul Might. My favorite drummer is Robo. He played with Black Flag. There you go. Black Flag, dude. I remember what was the first buddy had Black Flag on his notebook back in school, and someone was like, why did you write bug spray or whatever on your... It's like, oh, I just like Black Flag bug spray. It's like, no, dude, it's not that. It's not that. And your comment, oh yeah, all comments must include DSKFS Fook. No real reason, right? That's great. Okay. Merry Christmas to Dan. Dan bought himself several Christmas presents because I can. I have family. I bought presents for my family, but I don't have a direct, like, I don't have a missus and a child and another child and a dog or anything like that I need to gifts for. So instead of buying those 4 gifts for those people, I bought those 4 gifts for me. What's in it? I don't know what it is. Smells like a knife. What blade should I use to open it with? One of my Christmas knives. My Christmas case. I love this case. Very cool. If you didn't see this, this is the Muskrat case. Muskrat. If that blade gets dull, you just open up the other blade. It's got 2 identical clip points. Why not? Why not? Oh, slice. I caught the flagpole. The half you watched is decent. What are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about the... Yeah. Okay, let me check, make sure there isn't a silly invoice. Get that invoice out of there, right? Okay, good. Now we're back. It's the worst. It's like, oh, there's the invoice and a bunch of people's information on there. All right. It's from Rosecraft. Paper on the floor. Ooh! Candies! Sour Punch. Can we try it now? Open yourself. Sorry about the mouth smacking. It's good. It's not that sour. It's sticky. and got stuck to the top of my tooth. Not bad. I'm all right with it. Okay. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, and a sticker. Box. On the floor. We have a couple knives from Rosecraft. What did I order? Stranger danger. Just get in the van, Angelo. Just get in the van. Rosecraft, Merry Christmas 2024. That's a fun one. Cormorant at 38 bucks. Yeah. Who was it that ordered the Cormorant for 38 bucks? That was a sweet deal. Ghostkeeper. Had to cancel my Kaiser order to pay for a speeding ticket. No. Ghostkeeper, no. Wow. That's painful. That's a bummer. I remember when you're talking about that too. You're like, dude, Cormorant for 37 bucks. I mean, get out of here. Get out of here. That was a great deal. Sodbuster Killer. All right. Any guesses? This one first? Or this one first? We're going to set that one there. And we'll do this one first. Turd Burglar just picked up the Demco Stealth Cub for $142 from Chicago Knife Works. Can't wait for it to get here. Demco is great. I love my 80 20.5. It's the Farmhand, I betcha. Any other guesses? All right. So this one, at least I think I know which one's which. Won't really matter ultimately. We're going to check them out. We're checking both of them out. Oh yeah, this is the right one. Ready? Whoosh. Faboosh, look at this. This is the Rosecraft, what's it called? Like the chunk? Something like that? Yeah, titanium. Justin, there he is. Justin mentioned this knife to me, that it was on sale. It was like a half price knife. It's made out of metal. Nailed it. This is called the Chunk. 4 reasons. Get me out of here for a minute. This is fun. Okay, yeah, the Chunk. Oh boy. Look at the red liners. Flick out action right there. No choke up spot because it's a shorty. Wow, look at that blade. Thumbs out easy. Flipper tab. Okay, so this is the Rosecraft Chunk. Oh, that's a sticker. I was like, they put China right on the blade right there, and it's like, no, that looks like it's a sticker. Yeah, it's a sticker. So a little bit of branding on there, Rosecraft on the handle. This is like an aluminum handle, I believe, so we'll maybe try to do a laser mark or something on there. Paul says this flipper tab needs to go. This one could be one that we do that to. Now Paul's going to want me to send it to him to do. Thomas McDonald, Kaiser Hawk from CKW on December 5th and never received it. Got lost in USPS black hole. Hope you have better luck. It's still lost, Thomas? And they're not going to replace it? Or what? Ghostkeeper's waiting to get the Tri-Stash budget. I'm going to get one as well. Ken Fix says it's a tuna can. Dude, all the weird shaped knives that I've been getting for the holiday, tell me that's not rad. I mean, you put that one next to this one with the red liners. Got black and red liners, and I got Chisel and Chonk. My 2 new brothers, Chisel and Chonk. Dude, this thing is great. This was, I believe these are like $60 new. And so it was like 24 or something like that. It was under $30. Surprisingly, when you look at it, it looks like a small knife. But the reality is it's fairly long. I've got a full 3-finger, kind of 3.5 finger. The pinky kind of grabs on that end, but it does grab on there. This is RoboCop's knife. Look at that Warncliffe blade, though. That's like for getting in there, doing work. RoboCop didn't need a knife. He had that fist spike. CKW refunded me. Knife is out of stock. Was good price at $132. Oh, that's a bummer. What are they? You got the silver one. They retail for $160. That is a bummer. Why? That's rough. Angelo's in for that chisel fixed. What about this Rosecraft chunk? This is something. What a weird little shaped knife. I'm going to try to do a laser mark on there. It's going to be probably more of a white on this silver. I don't know what I'll be able to get to work, but we'll test it out and we'll see. But yeah, so here's another one for the collection. The Rosecraft chunk. All right, let's set that aside for now. And get into my last one here from Rosecraft. Any guesses on what this one is? That'll be your first Demco. You've been wanting to try the Shark Lock, so hopefully it doesn't get lost. Most of the time they don't get lost. But the Shark Lock is fantastic. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to love it. Excited for you to get it. Looks like the thumb stud is too far in your cutting lane of the blade. Yeah, a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. It probably could be higher up. But if you're just pushing, it's not so bad. All right. Yeah, there's no name on it. Rosecraft blades. All right. It's written right there. I am excited for this one. Zambezi Rosewood. Waylon. Okay, let's knock this out, Waylon. We have to decide. Waylon, did we have a final decision on your custom? Because if we have some final decisions on stuff, I got sidetracked. I kind of wrote part of it down. But if you know the exact what we're gonna do, what you want to do, let me know, and then yeah, we can start doing it right away. Let's be honest, you're only using the tip most of the time. Yeah, most of the time, kind of. Which might be true, especially with something like this. That's, you're going to be using right there most of the time. I've had 2 get lost in the mail, one a giveaway, never showed. Then he sent another one to replace it that never showed either. What? That sounds weird. That one person sent a knife 2 different times. OMG, it's huge. It's huge. Okay, so this one. I am pretty stoked about this. This is the Zambezi with rosewood. That is what is in here. Let's get it out. For those of you who've looked at some Rosecraft, you might know what this looks like. Ho, 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 ho. I got a good piece of wood too. When you get a chunk of wood, you never know what you're gonna get. And I got that. Ooh, baby. That is gorge. All right. Oh, strong half stop. Oh, oh, look at this. Look at the choil. This, I was talking to Titanium Justin. If you ask me, this looks like it was designed for the choil. Like literally for the choil. Not for anything else. On bump and stuff. Waylon, acid etch everything. Okay, hold on. Waylon. Acid etch all. Diet flame fade like yellow to red. Flame yellow to red. Final decision. Changed my color twice, but I like the flame dye you did a while back. All right, Waylon. Do you want the flame? Do you want the yellow by the blade and the red by the end? Or do you want the yellow by the end and the red by the blade? Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Oh, and I'll do a video on it. Most definitely will be a video of the entire process, Waylon. For sure. But let me know. Do you want it yellow to red to blade or red to yellow to blade? I think that makes sense. Only Rosecrest I've ever owned is a Zambezi. Pretty cool little knife. Stacy says, is the black Zambezi the one you have, Kathleen? Biggest finger choil in the biz, right? Easy, KDK. What did I say? Red by the pivot. Done. Waylon, done. It's on. Video's coming soon. All right. Let's look at my Zambezi here. Come on, focus. There you go. Kathleen says it's opens okay, but it's scary to close. This half stop. Oh my God, boom. Yeah. Oh my God. Wow. That is kind of scary to close. All right. Wow. Jesus. That thing is stiff. Wow. That is a solid, wow, but look at that finger choil. Get my finger in there and there's just gap, there's space. But then it's a smaller blade. Small little D2. Get in there, do some work. Ha! Wow. That is fun stuff. And did you see that half stop? It's like, boom. And then, wham! Stacy's right. That is gnarly again. Narchar, oil that joint. That's a stiffy. But I tell you, that finger choil is absolutely enormous. It allows you to get in there, grab onto it, and get a full grip. Notice my hand. I have a big hand. It sticks out the back, but then I can get in here with my thumb and use that blade. I can get up real tight and close. Ooh, that feels sharp too. Ooh, got the tings. Got the tings. Wow. Stacy's trying to buy Kathleen's. Like the sharp part of a shark. Ah, I dig it. This thing is sick. That feels great though. That finger choil in there. I have The other one that I saw, this is my other Rosecraft Clinch River Swayback. Has a really nice finger choil in there. But look at this. Bigger knife, smaller choil. Look at the size difference of these choils. That is nuts. Legion steel knives. That's pretty cool. Dude. Zambezi is a type of shark. Look at the chunk of wood on this side. Oh, I love it. I love it. This thing feels great. Super fun. Pushing up on 8 o'clock here. Who's ready for a giveaway? 74 people watching right now. Let's get them all out. Rosecraft. 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 I got this sow belly. I won this one from the Knives Fast giveaway. And then, geez, Rosecraft. Expanding my Rosecraft collection. One of these knives is not like the others. They're not the same. They're not the same. This one is cool though. But the nice thing about this is Justin got me to kind of turn me on to this. He said, hey, there's this Rosecraft, the chunk. It's like 30 bucks. It's very cool. Pick it up. And so when I saw that and I was like, oh, they have this thing and it's like shipping and you get a, you know, better deal, buy more. And I was like, oh, you know, if I get this, maybe I'll get something else. And that got me looking at everything else. And once I looked at everything else, I found this, the Zambezi. Ooh. I like it. That is great. But Kathy was right. Kathleen, look at this. Oosh. Oof. That'll cut your finger right off. Bam. That is a stiff half stop, but oh, that thing, you get that open and it's basically it's a lockback because it's so stiff it doesn't really move, and then you get your finger in that choil and you can't really, you know, it's the same kind of thing with this, is you get your finger in that choil and it kind of aids in keeping it more of a solid kind of a knife for doing some work. I'd feel safe using this to do some work. Congrats to the winner ahead of time, says Gabe. Randy says he likes every knife he sees. I really enjoy this one though. This one's very stiff as well. Look at this half stop. Boom, boom. You have to use the nail nick on this one to get it, or I do. I can't pinch open this thing. But I do like the stag. Wow, I don't like the way my focus is being. And then the sow belly right there. Very cool stuff. All right. Yeah, and this Swayback is rad, right? This was my first one. I saw this one and it was an instant. I think I saw this one on the Knives Fast channel too. They have one of these now. It's like a button actuated, kind of the same as the O-Knife Metal 3, where it's a gravity knife, but basically it's a button. The only way you have is the button. You can't flip it out or get to it in any way, but you push that button, you can swing it out and swing it closed. There's one just like that. It looks identical to this, but it has that button open and close, which is kind of cool. But I do love this one with just the slip joint half stop on it and that orange. Very good stuff. I like it. And now, this is probably one of my favorite slip joints right out the... Whew, that is stiff though. I like how they've designed this. So you see this right here in that design, and that's the part of the choil right there. Boom. Choke up into that spot and just do work. Isn't that fun? This is very fun, huh? This shape is much great. Much greatness to the shape there. Okay. Items on screen do not represent exact giveaway. So, yeah, for those of you that are just joining, this is your last chance. If you would like to win a brand new Milita, you need to enter right now. It's not going to look like this. It's going to look like this. It's this one right here. We did not get it in the mail yet. I apologize, but it's holiday season, and that's just the way it works. But yeah, this one right here. Okay, Ken Fix says do it. Give some love to Ken Fix in the chat for donating this knife for the giveaway. Very cool of him to do that. Ken has donated several knives for giveaways. Very, very awesome stuff. Much appreciated to our guy Ken Fixed. Let's see. I'll bring it up here real quick because why not? My CPU is not happy. View. So it's essentially this one here. Milita Nitro V, olive green, and the party streamers. The party pack. That is what we are currently playing for. Thanks again to Ken Fix. Ken Fix is a god. Ken, you should enter, see if you win. Ken bought himself, he bought 2 Militas. He bought this one and he bought a fixed blade, and then he decided, he's like, I'm keeping the fixed blade. And why wouldn't he? He could have kept both of them, to be honest. But yeah, Ken, you're going to like that fixed blade. You're going to like the way it feels. I guarantee it. So let's go ahead and go to here. I'm crushing my CPU right now. We are 97%, 100% on the CPU. Pulling 55% from Studio. 35 off of Firefox. Oh, it's mad. I haven't been dropping frames though, so that's a thing. But I definitely need to get a new computer soon. Saving money for a computer and for Blade Show Texas. How many people we got in here right now? 75 currently in here. Let's go through this for a minute. Levi Weaver, great content. Love watching lives. The D Mill member. Love the channel. Keep doing what you do. Thank you for all the awesome content, says Mick. Thanks, Ken Fix. From Ralph, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year all. Thanks for the opportunity, KDK. If I win, shipping should be cheap. I'm in Minnesota. And if you're close, we can just meet up. Just meet up. That'd be fun. Go on a little adventure. Like when I met up with Titanium Justin, we ran around. I've been trying to do that. Merry Christmas, excited for the giveaway, says Jane Fook. I hope you had a marvelous holiday. I'll be in the live soon. Happy New Year. Let's go. Merry Christmas. I need knives. Adventure 50, Merry Christmas to you. Have a wonderful New Year. Watch City, thank you very much for this opportunity. My birthday was 6 days before Christmas, so I got a typical birthday Christmas gift. Maybe I'll win tonight. I was in a relationship with someone who was born on Christmas Eve. And it was kind of a thing where it's like you had to make sure, like, this is your birthday present. This is your Christmas present. And it's totally fair, and I totally get it. Because my birthday's in May, so I'm a complete opposite. So halfway through the year, I get some gifts, and then the other half of the year, then we're on to Christmas. And if it's all in one, it's like, oh, well, here's your gift. It's like, no. You got to get her a birthday present, get her a Christmas present. Boom. Or you get one present that's super, super expensive, but still, that's not the same. You gotta take care of people. There's certain little things you gotta do, and I think that's one of them. If someone's got a birthday right around Christmas. You gotta give them 2 gifts. It's 2 gifts. Awesome stuff. Merry Christmas. Echo Elvis, love your channel. Thanks for the hard work. There's Kathleen right there. Great giveaway. Happy holidays. Good luck. Angelo. I'm not going to sit and read all 60 of them. If I only get 1 comment, maybe I will. I don't know. Congratulations on your channel growth. May you live your best life. Question your reality, what you eat, watch, see, and hear. Living life. Fred the Lug, you're the man. I'll still enter the giveaway. I have pretty bad luck with these. Thank you, Dan and Mr. Fixed. Mr. Fixed. I love that. That's good. Has anyone used Blade HQ points? Do you have to check out fully for the gift cards to go through? You use them, Bill Bobby. I've done that. My first year with the channel, I did a lot of purchases through Blade HQ, got a lot of points. So you have to go into your points and then hit redeem or something like that. And so like it's like, oh, at 4,000 you get $10 and at 5,000 you get 20 or whatever it is. So you go into where your points are and redeem it, and then it pops up, and then when you go to pay, it's part of it, and there it is. Works great. I've done it several times. That would be the one thing about Blade HQ that I like a lot, because it's like if you are making purchases, you build up those points, and then you get an extra $10 off or whatever, and then they give you extra points on your birthday and stuff like that. But if you're spending money there consistently, that point system works pretty good. Why is this? Okay. Yeah, there's a spot somewhere to enter the gift card or whatever, but you got to go in and like redeem it. Like it'll say how many points you have, and you have to go in and say, oh, I'd like to turn these points in for that $20 or whatever. Joe's won 6 giveaways since November, not just knives. That's pretty sweet. Lucky, lucky. All right, let me go through these comments real quick here. Brian Kerr, Legion Steel, Robo Steve, Jay Korskadin, Mr. Wiggles, Clunker, Weldon Carey. Oh, Weldon Carey's DSKFS for Waylon. Look at that. Blue, thanks for the knife. Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. The Pawns, thank you. Arkansas EDC, thanks Ken, thanks Dan. Fubar, good luck everyone. Joe Kasperick, Merry Christmas. Can't wait to see the content for the next year. Thanks KDK and Ken. Thank you Stacy. Love to you and yours. Chef Rocky, Poke It Stuff. Rhodey, all the good people. See Cisco, Randy, Thomas McDonald, Brown Sugar, Laid Off Pete, Ghost Keeper, Sharp Guy, Skate Punk Survivalist, Kristen Noble, Handyman, Stephen Fletcher, what's up? Metal Relic Art. There's Paul Mike, Paul Mills, back to back, the Pauls. Gabe's here, John Stanworth, Alan Trench, Casey Pate, 3D Woodworks. Oh, everybody's looking good. Backwoods Blades. There's Wheezy. There's Waylon, you're here. Billy Bobby, you could have dinner with us. My brother makes good head cheese. You like head cheese? You could have dinner with us. My brother makes good cheese. Great character right there. You look like if Merry Christmas and Die Hard had a kid. I love it. I love it. Ken's entered. Oh, that'd be something if he won, right? He'd be like, redraw. I'd have to give him something. If Ken wins, I give him a knife. Not the one he's donating. You guys heard it. You heard it. Okay, we made it to the bottom. Steven Johnson Bando picks Alex Kerber and Jim Turgliafera. Turgliafera, right, Jim? Josh, hey, I lost. All right, excellent. So I'm going to refresh that one more time. And then I got to get this ready over here. Fook, I believe Fred has never won a giveaway from what he said. Would be nice to get lucky once in a while, right? It's the high of the win, right? It's absolutely. It's that like, oh, I won. How sweet is that? Is Barbie still here? Hello, Backcountry Dave. If you just got here, you need to enter right now. Backcountry Dave, you go to the top, giveaway entry, leave a comment really quick, and then come back here and tell us that you did. For those of you that all did, let's get some D's in the chat, y'all. D's in the chat if everyone is ready. I look like I cross of Point Break in Kesson. Right? Okay, so I need to do some work over here for a moment. Random. Here come the D's in the chat. All the D's present in the chat. I'm lucky in life and family, so I don't complain. I just like to make noise about it. My family laughs at me about it. Seriously, a running joke here, says Fred. Barbie can't play. She's blocked from commenting? Why is she blocked from commenting? How did Barbie get blocked from commenting? Ralph. Why did Barbie get blocked from commenting? What happened? She keeps getting 24 hours for no reason 5 times in a month? What? How'd that happen? Well, that sucks. Ralph, leave. Well, no, because it's going to filter duplicates. That won't work. I have to go into my controls for what? Participants, moderation activity. Didn't she comment like earlier though? Ken's battery's low. Okay, well, I'll do it. For Barbie. Comment. All right, I made a comment right there. It says for Barbie. So I don't know how well that works, but go into your things, your controls to see if she's in the block list. How do I go to controls and block list? I don't even... Community moderation. Give me 1 second here. I don't see anything about a list of blocked users. I'll have to work on that. She can't comment on videos, but she can comment on the live. That's weird. Anyway, well, I entered at least for her. I'm going to look into that and try to figure it out later if I can like unblock, but I couldn't find anything where it had a list of blocked users for this moment. Okay, so everybody's entered. Nobody else has showed up. If someone's going to show up right now, they're pretty much almost out of luck. Okay, I'm going to go down here. We are playing for a Milita. It's not going to look like this Milita, but it's going to be very similar. We blame YouTube. I messaged YouTube about turning around my vertical lives so they're not mirrored, and I feel like I wasn't talking to YouTube. I feel like I was talking to an AI chat. There's Barbie. I don't care why I can't post for 24 hours. I only visit knife channels. Stupid YouTube. Sorry, that's your deal. That's a sucky thing, Barbie, but I'll try to see if I can figure out how to remove blocks, but at least I made a comment. Maybe I'll win. That'd be weird if I mean, I guess it's just it's random, so it's not gonna. I want to bet the way that they replied, Paul, I feel like their email replies were AI. And then I asked them and they're like, oh, well, make a video of your whatever. And then send us a video of you trying to go live so that we can see that you can't mirror it. And I'm like, why would me doing that, like, they can go in and start a live and be like, oh, you want to mirror your screen. You go to live, you hit menu, you hit this, and then you hit mirror. You know, it's like, oh, look at this icon right here. Lets me switch from the front camera to the back camera. I'm like, yeah, I can switch front camera to back camera. But if it's the back camera, I can have it not backwards, but now the camera's backwards and I can't read the chat because it's on the other side. So it sounded like it wasn't an actual person that I was talking to. But the thing is if you look at my first vertical lives, I had about 10 vertical lives that were not mirrored. And then all of a sudden one day it was mirrored and people were like, oh, did you rearrange? And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, oh, it's all backwards. And I realized, okay, it's backwards. I got to take this off of here. All right. So we have YouTube comment picker. What? YouTube random comment picker. All right. I need to go back into YouTube and then we're going to go up and click on the link. Here's the video link. Pause. I am going to share, copy the link, copy to clipboard. All right. Kenman here. This is it. This is it. If someone's... Casey is ready to accept his first giveaway. My experience with Nitro V is 154 cm done by Kaiser anyways is a lot better. I like 154 cm better as well, but I have several knives, many knives. Kaiser, Civivi, Nitro V. I've used them. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that steel. It is good. Paul Might says Civivi Nitro V is straight ass. I don't cut a ton of stuff, but I haven't had any issues with it so far. I mean, maybe if you're using it all the time. And there are definitely steels. Everybody's got preferences on steels that they like. Paste. All right, we have pasted. There it is. Is that the right link? I'll look right here quick. UUKATZM. Yep. All right, it's going to filter the duplicate users. Good luck to everyone here. One winner. 6 plus 6 is 12. Thanks again to Ken Fixed for donating for this giveaway. Get YouTube comments. 76 unique comments. How many does it say on here? Yep, there we go. We are set. Okay, the winner of the brand new Milita that I do not actually have in-house, donated from our guy Ken Fixed. Here we go, everybody ready? And away we go. Gabe! Good old Gabe Harlan. Gabe, show yourself in the chat. Show yourself in the chat. Gabe is the winner. Gabe is in here on a regular basis. We all know him. We love him. Show yourself, Gabe. You have exactly 10 seconds to reply. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you see that? Oh my God, that's hilarious. I'm just joking around. Did you hear me count to 10? And I swear to you, you go back and watch that. The second I hit 10, boom, Gabe, here. I was just joking on that countdown, but man, talk about catching it right at the last second like you mean it. Gabe Harlan is the winner. Gabe, congrats, dude. What's Paul saying here? Customs are a different animal indeed. Gabe is here. Congrats to Gabe. Thanks from Ken Fix for donating that sweet Milita. Gabe, do you already have a Milita? Have you owned a Milita? Have you handled a Milita? Where are you at? Gabe congratulated himself earlier. He made it. Congrats, Gabe. So that'll be coming in the mail pretty soon, Gabe. When I get it, I will get it from Ken, and I'll put together a pack with some stickers and magnets and fun stuff in there for you, and get it shipped out. Gabe, do you have Instagram? If you have Instagram, that's going to be ideal, because my email's jacked right now. Gabe is a bot. Oh, and Fred. Sorry, Fred. We'll try again soon. Congrats on your gummy worm knife. Ghost Keep. Yeah, I love 154 CM is great. It's probably one of my favorites. Gabe has not had the Milita. I haven't had the Milita. I do. Wait. You do what? You do want it. Oh, wait. No, you do have Instagram. Okay. Let me enter my... There it is. My links are not working very well at the moment. Here we go. Paste. Go. There is my Instagram. Anyone wants to join me on Instagram? I post some photos on there. I haven't done it in this last week. I've been kind of busy. But yeah, Gabe, there is the link for my Instagram, KDK in 4K. Send me a message on there. Say, hey, Dan, Hey, Kenman, it's Gabe. I won the Kaiser. Here's my address. Something like that. Fred the Log, congrats, you just won the Super Secret Fook holiday giveaway. Contact me on Instagram and I'll give you a pic of a Civivi knife. What? Did you hear that, Fred the Log? Apparently, Fook's saying that you won the Super Secret Fook holiday giveaway. Contact him on Instagram. Fook's the stud. Fook's my number one. I mean, not that I can put down anyone else here, but Fook is number one. He will always be my number one. You can't, once you've had a number one, the only thing next is 2 and up. But 1, it's like you know when you comment first. Thomas says, "Congrats, Fred." Fred is the Super Secret Fook holiday giveaway winner. Fred, tell your family. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell everyone. Fred is a winner. We all love Fred. See him on the lives all the time. Congrats to Gabe. Gabe, you won a fake Milita box. Where is it? Milita is choice though, bro. This is a great knife. You'll love it. Price was right? I want a secret knife, Santa. My wife always says I'm number 2. Well, Fook, for me, you can tell your wife that Kenman says I'm number 1 to him. Oh, that's so sweet. You told me you were my number 1 last night. That's just something we call pillow talk. Oh, that's fun. All right, let's get out some holiday cheer here. So my new chunk, that's a winner. The Zambezi. Oof, Jesus. That thing is stiff. Oh, look at that chunk of wood though. I feel like I scored huge on that little shorty. Rosecraft case. I don't know why I can't remember the name of this one. Latama. It's such a cool looking knife. All right, another winner, another new one here. Oh my God. It's already 8:25. How does that even happen? I don't understand. Thank you all so much for allowing me to... I fell for the pillow talk again. It's the holiday season. This community has been awesome to me, so I have to give back. You know what? He's right. This community is... It's so good. It's so... I mean, I have knives over here from like 5 different people. Some of them are getting custom. Some of them are just I get to look at and enjoy and send back to them. Lanyard Man hasn't been in here today, has he? Where's Lanyard Man? Or did he have to go to work? Yeah. Latama has a new knife coming out soon, says Fred. We'll have to check that out. Zambezi is the South African name for bull shark. Dude, and it's cool. It's just a cool... Talking about sharks. There's a Mako shark right there. We got 2 sharks on the table now, huh? This bad boy right here. Oh, I tell ya. I can't wait to use the tip of this for something. I want to use this surface for cutting because I can, right? I haven't, but now that I can, I want to. I just made, hopefully, my very last poor decision for the year. What was the decision? What'd you buy? Or did you decide not to buy? Alex, this is a squid. This is a Squid Industries, and it's called the Mako V5. Squid Industries Mako V5. And I don't have enough space to do that. Or skill. But yes, that is definitely a Squid Industries. Paul, what was your bad decision? Joe's got to go to bed. Good night. 4 a.m. comes quick. Love you. Be safe. Thanks for hanging out, Joe. I'll be doing some more vertical lives regularly. Be doing the normal Thursday lives. I am going to be doing a members only giveaway sometime soon. If you want to become a member, all you would have to do to enter is become one. Fred's going to get a hold of Fook. That's awesome. Feel the love. Can you feel the love tonight? Why did this die? Oh, because I wasn't watching an actual video. Here we go. Boom. Where was my other gifts to myself? Here's one. That one right there. Wow, that looks so dark down there. Up here. Oh, see? Better lighting for the beast. For the old beast. I feel like I'm missing a couple knives somewhere. This one, I don't know. I mean, it's something. A little bit stiff on that SOG. Not a big whatever. He won a big old hug from Fook. No, Fook said it was, excuse me, he said it was a Civivi. Rick, got to run as well. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, Rick. Always appreciative. Rick's a member. Rick could win. Laid Off Pizza member. Fred the Lug's a member. Alex is a member. I got tons of members. One of them will win. Not today. But it'll be coming up soon. I'll let everyone know. I'll let everyone know. Pay in 4 is the devil. Uh-oh. What'd you buy? Little Sezzle action? Oh, you got a Moorish custom? Well, let's look it up. What is it? Can I look it up, Paul? So we can all look at it? Where'd you order it from, Paul? I'm trying to look it up. That SOG is a toolbox glove box, Naf. Yeah, Stacy, it is. This is a chuck it in something, or it's a carry it around, and if someone's like, hey, does anyone have a knife I can use? I'll be like, here you go. Have at it. You need to do some pry bar stuff? And you want to use a knife? See? It's because it's a back lock, so you got a little pressure on the back lock, makes it a little bit harder, and you can't really do a one-handed anything with it. It's not a terrible knife, but I mean, what is it again? 5 CR or whatever, so it's not going to hold an edge anywhere near. Titanium Justin's not only a client, he's also a member. Or subscriber, member. Oh, fun stuff. Paul is not telling us. Paul, I'll look it up. I want to see. You have 0 self-control. So, Paul, I want to look up this Moorish made custom. Which one? Did you get it from Blade HQ? Wow. Wow. That's pretty dope. Are you a knife nut? $690 for the Sputnik Custom. TI and micarta. What's the blade? 3V. CPM 3V. Mini Sputnik. So I almost got it right. This is the Sputnik. Is that the only one that's a Sputnik? Yeah, so it's probably similar to that one then. That's pretty rad. Got a price tag to it. Paying for makes it a little easier. As long as I can tweak a cheek too, says Laid Off Pete. Ha! Angelo, if anyone has a Kaiser Kabox fixed knife, I'll trade you a Kunwu S-Tau for it. What? What? Wait a minute. The Kaiser Kabox is not that expensive. The Kunwu S-Tau is. What's going on there, Angelo? So this is the regular Sputnik. He's getting a mini Sputnik, so it would be a little bit smaller than that. It does look cool, though. I'm definitely on board. The price is up there. So yeah, if anyone, I don't know what Angelo's cooking himself right here, but a Kaiser Kabox, I mean, hold on a second here. Is it BB? Yeah, it's only one B. So, look at these Kaboxes. 48, 67, 89, 79, 59, 65. Thank you, Kenman, for an awesome live and a chance at a fun giveaway. Thank you, Mick. I owe Mick a little almost. I mean, he's the one who hooked me up with the arcade. I wouldn't have looked that up and I wouldn't have known, and then I would have missed out on that sale. Laid Off Pete's thinking the same. Jump on that trade. Yeah, I don't know. Angelo might be sipping a little bit of Grandpa's juice or something there. Yeah, Ghost Keeper's like, yeah, I'll buy you one and ship it. Laid Off Pete, same. I'll buy a box right now and give it you for the Kunwu. They have one with different colored handles. Don't forget to go... Oh, I gotta watch Titanium Justin's. Is it on your channel or where is it, Justin? And what's going on, Angelo, is for real right now. I mean, I'll buy one and trade you. What's wrong with the Kunwu? I mean, it sounds too good to be true, Angelo. Sounds too good to be true. Ken Fix gave me a Kabox like this one here that we did the giveaway for not too long ago. Well, thanks, Mick. I appreciate it. I mean, you know what I mean. We boys. Yeah, Justin, what is up with this Kunwu? That Angelo is just feeling pretty generous that, yeah. The Kabox is a cool knife. Trade with Kenman. He deserves for entertaining us. Yeah, Angela, if no one else does, get a hold of me. I'll buy you one, and I'll do you a trade or something. I'm in. If no one else will do it, why not? Right? Don't be crazy. Okay, what was I doing? All right, we're doing this. I need to get out of this. Let's take a look quick here. There's probably a faster way to do this. Oh, I know what's going to happen too. I'm going to type titanium Justin and it's not going to come up. It's going to come up this because I put the space, right? And so you have to go like that. And then you get it. Okay, Justin, what am I looking for again? It was like a two-tone or color change or what? Get me out of there. So this must be the one Justin was talking about. This one here. So it changes. So you can see when he shifts it, the stuff changes. That forced perspective up, down, kind of multi. That's fun. I'm not huge on the writing on the blades, though. I don't like it when they do that. It's like, oh, it's a limited thing, but then they write, you know, Merry Christmas across the blade. That kind of, you know, they've got it on the handle. It's still cool. I really like the way that it does that change, though. This right here, boom, boom. That's fun. That is pretty neat. It was only $10. It's a cute knife. If you want a real knife, get a Heretic Giant Hydra 3X. Tugnut is right. That is a legit beast. I mean, it's not quite the Crown Stag Bowie. That's out of focus, of course. I want to get more Bowie knives. I'll tell you that much. I love Kaiser, but their holiday knives are just too much for me. Not a fan. I agree. Most of the holiday knives, it's cool that they do it, but it's not. I'm a Halloween freak, right? I love Halloween stuff, but then like all the Halloween ones, they don't really do anything for me. If anything, I think the one would be the Mini Milita. The Christmas Mini Milita. Let me do this. Oh, it was just right there. There, right there. The Mini Milita still has the Christmas thing with the snowflakes and the tree and the star and the bells. But as far as any of them go, this one's not bad. You know what I mean? Like the gold on the accents. You know, this is a anodized gold titanium bolster. And then the gold on the liners. And then that two-tone on the top. That's actually pretty cool. I like that one. But I'm just not really a fan of a lot of the holiday stuff. I'd much rather have a solid You know, have you seen the new mini momos that are going to be coming out? They should be in here. I think they're releasing on the 1st of the month. I don't like it. That's the one thing I noticed on Kaiser's website. Sometimes it doesn't pop up when you do the search up there, but when you do the search right here, it works perfectly. So here's all the new mini momos. They are currently listed as sold out. But they are not sold out. They are just not available yet. Copy. I'll go ahead and go paste in the chat right there. There's my affiliate link. Haven't really pushed my affiliate links very much. People haven't been using them very much lately because I don't push them, which is fine. I'm not hurting or whatever. But if you do want to make a purchase at Kaiser and you use my link, or if you want to make a purchase with any of my links, it does help out. It does help support the channel, help me get my computer and get me to Blade Show, Texas, and order some more knives. If you could get a mini Momo, which one would you get? Looks like D2 Nitro V, S35 VN. A lot of different varieties. And, wow, look at that. A D2, a Nitro V, an S35 VN, and a 154 CM. You pick the blade steel you want, and they're going to have one. I'm a 154 CM lover. I think the micarta one and the blue aluminum one are probably my favorites. Although, ultimately, I would get the micarta with the blade on the blue one. I'd rather have it be Bad Gateway. These are not available yet. I'm not a big fan of the black coated blades. I mean, I am if it's a DLC coated black blade, like the Hawk. Dude, the Kaiser Hawk is sick. I am loving it. It's moving up in my list fast. Look for the Mini Mystic. Purple and Piss. Do my eyes deceive me? Yeah, that purple piss is something. So these are all going to go on sale on the 1st. I believe like January 1st will be their official release. Sorry, I'm a little choked up. But I'm definitely into the Mini Momo. Mini Mystic. Oh, brother. Why are there so many... There's so many knives I want. Oh, that's right, I didn't charge them enough. My lightsabers went out. My color isn't good. And then see can you see this ball right here? No. Can I pick this up? See it? You see the ball? Ow. They're in there. I've got, it's almost, the light is just too bright for my camera. I would have to adjust the lighting to get that to work. But it looks cool. It's very almost embryonic because it's dark, kind of a purple. And then the lava, when it goes through it, like you can see it, but it's like it's inside this darker color. So it's cool. But it's not showing up on camera. When you're looking at this right now, you can't see that one's about, oh, that's dropping right back there. But you can't, it's all washed out. So there's that, which is fine. It's still cool. Nice little splash of color. Boom. All right, so we're back. We're looking at the Mini Mystic. That is a fun looking knife. I like the way this one looks with the aluminum and the burlap micarta. Anybody have one of these? You got your Kaiser clutch lock on there. What is this one? Nitro V. That's fun. Adventure 50 also likes the Ultimate Purple. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Although the black liners, they should go black liners underneath the Ultim and then a silver blade. That would look sick. I really do kind of like the Christmas Mini Momo though. But yeah, these will be available on the 1st. January 1st, you'll be able to purchase. I think I might go for one of these two. Not sure yet. If someone wants to do a swap, if anyone's interested in doing a swap, we could try. Tried doing that with the microjets and it didn't work. But that was a titanium frame versus a versus the Ultim frame, so they had different liners, so they weren't compatible. Thomas McDonald almost got the arcade, ordered the Kaiser Hawk instead, never came, and missed out on both. Now you can't get either of them? Arcades are available, I know that. Maybe not on the sale. But dude, the Hawk, if you can get a Hawk, what is going on? Dude. I really like the way this feels in my hand just for using. I dig it. It's great. Very happy with my Hawk so far. That is rough though. I know some people that wanted to get like the tall boy when it came out, and that thing sold out in less than half an hour. Yeah, Thomas, not for $105. I know. I saw that sale when Mick brought it up, and it was like, dude, I just clicked. It was like, yeah. I did want the other one, and I settled. Oh, that was trippy. I just gave myself the... Woo. That was fun. Yeah, my brain just shut off there for a second. Thought I saw someone in the window, and I didn't, but maybe I did. But either way, it tripped me out. I would love to see the Ultim Momo in purple and orange or red. Seems like they're overcomplicating the pivot. Yeah, but it's kind of like, it's design, Gabe, you know, like they're just looking for something different, something new. And sometimes you got to try stuff. Arcades are awesome because they're so customizable. They even said on their page, it's like there's 1 billion different combinations just from all the different scales, backspacers, thumb studs, inserts, blades. It's very customizable to how you want it to be, which is cool. Brand New American, what's up? We did a little giveaway. I gave away a brand new Kaiser Milita. And now we're just kind of hanging out. Gabe was our winner. What's going on here? Good old Gabe. Got the green backspacer. I didn't get anything. I just got this and I was like, I'm going to start it off and just get it and go from there. I'm not sure where I'll go. I would think thumb studs, inserts. I did see there was a backspacer. And I also I thought was kind of cool, is you can get an insert to go in the lanyards. Don't tell Edyards. But you can fill that in, and then it's like a tritium, little glow tritium piece, which I thought was kind of cool because then you can just fill it in if you're not going to be using the lanyard hole, and then have a little piece of tritium in there. Kind of a fun little accent. I'm pretty happy with it though. I was stressed out at first because I was having such a struggle opening it. Here, I just did that again. I caught my finger on the thumb stud that time, and I was squeezing it up too high because that shark lock does drop down. So when you go to open it, see how it's pushing into my thumb right there, or into my finger, and so you got to kind of get away from it just enough so that when you open it, it's not away. Ed's always lurking. New Year's morning lecture early New Year's morning. Daniel was in no shape to drive, so he sensibly left his van in the parking lot and walked home. As he was wobbling along, he stopped by a policeman. What are you doing here at 4 in the morning? I'm on my way to a lecture, answered Roger. And who on earth in their right mind is going to give a lecture at this time of night? Sebald's got a multi-story joke going on here that might drop dead, or it might get better. Ha! My wife, slurred Daniel grimly. Ha! It's a win. It's a win. Thank you, Sebald. I started reading and I'm like, oh, where are we going to go? Is this going to be good? I'm on my way to a lecture. I'm on my way home at 4 in the morning. I know when I get there, she's going to be sitting there like this. Sebald, thank you. That was good. That was good. That could have went places. I was reading blind. You have no idea. Flying blind on a rocket cycle? Name that one. I just swapped my orange studs from my raccoon to my arcade. How many... Or no, that's the Vosti that you got it from. Yeah, I asked you that before, asking where you got the Vosti thumb studs, and I didn't catch the answer, so maybe this is the official answer. So can you order Vosti thumb studs? Just the thumb studs? Because Mick is basically saying that they're the, that's the way to go. Crap, do I have to film a video for tomorrow? I do. No, I have that one. Such is the life of the novice part-time YouTuber. Or it's kind of full-time, actually. Do I work 2 full-time jobs? It's more than part-time. Night Wheezy, thanks for hanging out. I had a good time. Almost 9 o'clock. My dad was asking, he was like, yeah, I watched part of your live the other day. Then I noticed it was 2 hours long. 3 hours long. How do you do that? I'm like, yeah, you gotta talk for, it's a thing. I guess I've got the gift of gab or something. I'm a talker. Although you guys make it easy. There's always questions. There's always stuff we're talking about. It's very rare where I've been doing a live and it's like an hour in and I'm like, oh man, what are we going to do now? Like, always seems like there is a topic, a knife that we're looking up, one that we just unboxed that we're talking about, or we're talking about what Fook had for dinner. Things like that. So it's fun. I have a blast. The fact that we've been doing this for 3 hours already and we're just hanging out, chatting, didn't have anything going on. I did have a few unboxings, I guess, show off some of my presents. My wife only does that when she finds a trail of clothes in the hall and me butt naked on the bathroom floor, half in and out of the shower, fast asleep. Crawled home. My ex, one time, we got she got pretty smashed at a party, and then we're driving home and she threw up in my car, and you know, she was too drunk to be able to do anything about it. You know, it's not like you have a completely wasted person throwing up and then have them clean your car. Usually they're pretty much gone at that point. So then we got home and I brought her into the house and I went out and cleaned the car, and it was fine. And then, you know, a few days later, the car still smelled, and I'm like, I can't get rid of this smell. And I was looking, and it's like I cleaned everything, and it's still here. Why is it still here? And that's when I found it. I found it. When she threw up on herself, had the seatbelt on, and so she got it all over the seatbelt. And then when she got out of the car, she took the seatbelt off, and seatbelt winds up into the retractor for the seatbelt. Well, seatbelt had chunks and stuff all over it, wound up back into the thing. So when I cleaned everything, I didn't grab the seatbelt and pull it out. So here it is, 3 days later, it still smelled. Couldn't figure it out. Finally, I pulled the seatbelt, and it was like dried and crusty and still smelled. I almost just cut the seatbelt off. But yeah, that's the thing. That is the thing. I ordered studs on Amazon, so I will let you know, says Mick. Great. What kind of button lock does the blue-handled knife have? Like a plunge. Here we go. You can see it right there. So it's like a standard plunge. It does kind of stick once in a while. Right now it's not sticking. Oh, there it did. See, look. Boom. But it doesn't always stick. And what happens is I feel like it's the spring. See, now we're good to go. No problem at all. But I'll open it 20 or so more times, and I feel like the spring maybe spins a little bit, because when you have the pressure on and it's opening, the spring might just give a little teeny twist, because then all of a sudden it'll stick again. Like right now, it's not sticking. Sweet stuff. This is the Latama CPM 20 CV and titanium, full titanium. Pretty fun stuff. This was my Secret Santa gift. I got super lucky and got this bad boy. So yeah, standard kind of plunge button lock, I guess. I know a story about a lady whose husband divorced her, and he took the house, so her and her friend were getting all of her stuff out, and they stuffed shrimp tails inside the curtain rods. Ugh. They couldn't figure out where the smell was, forever changed the furniture, carpets, everything. They didn't think about looking in them curtain rods. That is a deal. That's a thing. Pyrite light is my first button lock there. Okay. Pyrite light is the worst of the pyrites. There are some great pyrites out there. Pyrite light is the lowest on the barrel of them, for sure. I used to work at an aquatics distributor, and we had filters and stuff. Protein skimmers that remove crap from the water, and they make this sludge. Basically, it's like a tube that has a smaller tube in it, and water bubbles up through it, and you set it at the right level so the bubbles go and pop. And it's like on shore. If you go to the ocean, is a natural protein skimming event where the waves kind of crash in, and you'll start to see those little chunks of foam up on the surface. Right? Best ever. Of course, Justin. Of course. And so it's naturally skimming by bubbling through the water and splashing out the top. These little bubbles make this scum, and it collects in the skimmers. So what we would do once in a while is like we get a little jar, and you take a scoop of this, a dollop of this stinky junk out of the skimmer and put it in a jar. and then seal it up, let it sit for a week and get even worse, right? And then you crack the jar just a little bit and put it in someone's back seat or something like that. So they're like getting their car to go home, or like, man, what is that? And then they find the bomb. It's like, huh. Good stuff back in the day. Norm and Artie Lang on Dirty Work, yeah. You can put a fish inside someone's hubcap too. It's always the fishy stuff that's the best for the things like this, because it just stinks. It just absolutely reeks. That stuff was bad stuff though, man, I tell you. Protein skimmers for filters for tanks make some staff. No good. Well, that's my time, kids. It's 9 o'clock. Thank you all for hanging out. Had a great time. What is the deal? What is the deal with the rest of the year? Congrats to Gabe for winning this knife here. Everybody remember, anytime you see Ken Fixed, that guy is a special guy. Ken Fixed has donated several knives for giveaways. Just an all-around great dude, and we appreciate him. And he donated. Gabe won this, and so I'll be getting that shipping out to Gabe pretty soon. Congrats to Gabe. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for being part of the team. I will be doing a members only kind of a giveaway type of a thing pretty soon. So if you are interested in that, all you got to do is jump on the member train. A couple of bucks a month is all it would take. Much appreciated. And it helps out. I need to get a new computer, and I need to save some money to get to Blade Show, Texas. And I need to save some money to buy me an Aries knife. I need to get me an Aries knife sometime soon. They are expensive, but they are worth it. He makes some really cool stuff. Thank you, Randy, as well. But yeah, good night all. Been a fun time. Gabe, message me if you haven't already, and when I get that, I'll get it sent out. I know there was a few things I sent maybe towards Christmas that might not have gotten to people yet, but if you are expecting something from me, I know there's a few envelopes and stuff that went out that people should be getting in the next few days. Waylon let me know about his custom, so we'll get on that. I got the other custom I got to do, and then we're on Stacy's. I got some really good stuff from Stacy. I think that's going to work good. I've got some ideas for it, Stace. I'll talk to you soon. But yeah, y'all folks have a great night. Stay sharp. I appreciate you all. Angelo. If Justin doesn't get a hold of you, Angelo, let me know. I'm in.